Yeah, I'm not gonna make it very official, right? Just for you guys to get an idea. So welcome everyone. This is going to be a quick rundown of how to do DM. It is about 40 gold per hour, the so-called Lasher farm, but only if you have herbalism. So the 40 gold per hour really relies on your market, of your service market, your factions market. Without herbalism, I would say this farm is not worth it. It's about 20 to 30 gold an hour, so an average of 25 gold an hour would be a good way to go about it. Now, first of all, talents. My talents are, as you can see here, discipline talents. I use these talents for raiding as well. As you can see, I have 3 out of 3 inspiration. So these are my talents. You can find the link below. I will be posting it once I upload this video on YouTube. Ideally, to do this farm as efficiently as I can, is you need to have at least 6,750 mana. The reason for that is because to be efficient, you need to push at least 10 Holy Novas per pack if you don't use any cooldowns. And since each Holy Nova is 675 mana with my mental agility talent point, 10% reduction, that means 10 times that, quick math. So, I will also start the timer to show you how I'm doing it, but first, to give you kind of a rundown, it's pretty much all about using one cooldown, like Power Infusion in the first pack, Inner Focus on the second, no cooldown on the third, and that keeps going. It's a very safe, very safe run. You can do it faster by pulling double packs once you have more gear, once you're more confident with it. But this is about a 10.5 minute run, without considering the position of the herbs, because sometimes the herbs can be in positions that are out of your way. That's okay, it happens. And one of the things that people that ask me a lot is, how do I get to be in the same group as another character on the same account? It's very simple. So you have a friend invite you. Your ult in the group that you'll be doing resets. Ideally, your ult should be somewhere where they can instant log out, like an innkeeper or in a city. So you have your ult invited, then you log out, and then your friend invites your main that will be doing the DME runs, and then your friends just leaves the group, and that's pretty much it. So I will show you at the end how to reset. It's fairly simple, but for now we can start the run. I'm gonna start the timer right here. There it is. So always here, I jump from here. I like to do like a circle. And when I jump, I like to put Renew on me. You take a lot of fall damage, so you don't want to die. Now, next tip. Power Infusion. Always Power Infusion on the first pack, because you do more healing, you can survive. Also, be sure that the mobs are always in front of you. Otherwise, they backstab. And when they backstab, they do shadow damage. When they do shadow damage, you take a lot of damage. It's really not worth it. But it's wrong that people say you need shadow protection for this. You don't. It's a waste of mana. It's going to reduce your uptime. So just be sure for the mobs to stay in front of you. Now, the first point where you sit and drink is here. The reason that you sit and drink here is because you can check out the patrol. You can see the patrol here. You know when to move up. That's very important. So always park here. It's very safe, this position. So I'm going to show you the rest of the positions that will help you. Now, it's safe. Just hack the wall here. Don't go too close to this pot. You don't want to proc. You just go in. Pop Inner Focus. Right? Pop Inner Focus. Wait for them to gather up. And again, keep readjusting yourself. Make sure that they are in front of you, right? Don't let them... You see the purple numbers that you get? That happens when there are mobs that go behind you. When there are 2 mobs, guys, be sure to finish them off. Don't waste your mana for 2 mobs, so you can do the next pull even faster. Generally speaking, I find the positions where I kill the mobs to be safer. You can put a Renew on yourself as well, so you don't go with low health and die. Because the amount of damage you take, it's less than what your Holy Nova gives you. So if you go like with 50% health, you're probably gonna die before you even get to, yeah. Now for the next pack, I do not have any cooldowns. I use Power Infusion, I have Inner Focus, but because, as I said, I have more than 6.7k mana, as long as I reach that amount of mana, I can go in. I go in, again, this is the place where I like to tank them. I like the wall, because if you have the position at the wall, the mobs have a hard time circling around you to backstab you. Oh, okay, already one mob did backstab me there. I saw the purple number. There you go. Completely, you see. And that's why you need to have the amount of mana if you want to do this without a renew on me to make sure that I'm full. And that's pretty much it. Now the next pathing, the next patrol that you have to take care of is this one. It's a very long patrol, takes time to get back. Very easy to avoid. Okay? As long as you stay in this circle of mobs, you're more than safe. And we're already at 3 minutes on the third pack. So you can like track how fast or slow you are based on that. Now I'm gonna drink to full. Not to full, I'm gonna get my water. Gonna go back, get the Grom Splat. And while there's a reason I'm doing it like that. Because now I regen. So by the time I reach the next pack, I'm gonna be full. Which is, you see, now. Look at my mana. It's all good. Now the next point is here. Just go in, aggro them, and you're fine. You see there's a Grom's Blood in front of you as well. Also good to... Oh, I should have done a Holding over there. For one mob, a waste of 600 plus mana. It's not worth it. Also to show you that this broken pillar right here can be a reset point. So if you aggro something by accident, just stand here. As long as it's not close to you, as in next to you on the pillar, it will be reset. So this is one reset pillar. Another note is the book. Oh, we're lucky now. The book is here. So there is a book here, Dusty Tome. So you can, at max range, get it. This is the first position. There are 2 Dusty Tomes in this here. Just, there you go. It's going to slow us down the total time, but that's okay. We have a chance at maybe something very expensive. Nope, not really. Now, in the case I aggro the Death Lash, I'll just go up there and jump on the column, the pillar that I showed you, and it should reset. The next position is here. Now in this, if the patrol is nowhere near me, I just go through. But if the patrol is already here, I just drink behind that tree. Okay. Now while you're doing this pathing, there is a pot there, and the patrol and the mobs. Just try to go between them. You don't wanna proc this pot. You don't wanna activate the trap. You don't know what's gonna come out of it. So especially if you are low mana, you don't wanna spawn 4 lashes on you, hitting on you while you're low mana. Here I use Inner Focus. In the previous pack we used Power Infusion. Now it's time for Inner Focus. Just as long as you don't see... this one, you see? This mob went behind us. You see all the backstabs? Because we turned our back. So I have to be careful about that. But yeah, be sure that mobs don't circle around you. Now the patrol is gone, so I can quickly pick up this Dream Foil. There's usually another Grom Splat spawning here. There is no way to get it without abusing the column reset back. I don't think it's worth. Next point is here. At this point I use Inner Fire because I don't have any cooldowns. I don't have a Power Infusion, I don't have Inner Focus. So I like to use Inner Fire to kind of compensate for the lack of healing. Let's drink to full. We're at 6 minutes 36, 37, 39 seconds at the moment. We're not very fast. We're not very fast because there was the book spawn, which is okay. It's perfectly understandable. So now I have Power Infusion, right? I'm not going to use it. Usually I don't have Power Infusion cooldown here. I don't. Because I am like 10-20 seconds faster than the usual. But since I'm talking to you and explaining some things can be slower alongside with the book. Here, I always like to get a renew on me by the time I get to the next phase, to the next position, which that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to the next position. I just hack the wall here a bit to the left because sometimes there's a stealthy patrol, and just you can walk through here. You will build confidence and figure it out yourselves. I did this run so many times, it's crazy. You come around here, you drink, and then you also check. I'm gonna show you even more clear. Somewhere here there's another book in front of this pot, in front of this trap. There's a book. Be careful with this book because this thing can again be activated and it can drop lashes. So you don't want to try and pick the book while you're out of mana. All right, be patient with that. So either do it now, it will be here, right here where I'm circling the book, or if it's not there, simply pull the pack. The reason I'm telling you to check the book first if it's there, because if it spawns lashes and you're full mana, you can pull both the 4 lashes plus the ones I just pulled and kill them all together. You should have the power for that, because here you're using Power Infusion, and Power Infusion does both a lot of damage to the mobs and lots of healing, so you should survive 1.5 packs almost. That would be 14 lashes in total. So now this is pretty much it. Next pack, or sometimes there will be herbs here. Just be sure to be careful with the patrols. Those that can be pretty close. At the moment we're at 9 minutes. We're gonna drink up to max. The herb spawns were pretty easy in this reset. Again, at 9 minutes it was quicker than I hoped to be. So yeah, this is the last pack. There weren't many herbs, so we didn't have to go out of our way to pick them up. Full mana. Here you can use an inner focus, or if some of your spells are expiring, it would be a good opportunity to buff yourself. Just kill them, and I will show you another reset point after this. So yeah, so the stab there, they do a lot of damage. 2 mobs, just wound them down. Loot. Not even 10 minutes, and the next spot is here to reset. You just jump up, then space, front, and there it is. You can reset mobs here as well in case you were caught. Now I see on the minimap that the dream foil that it wasn't on the minimap earlier. Careful also from behind you. Here you should be safe around this tree, unless there is some bad pathing, and you can just go straight for the dream foil. Now that we also got the dream foil, as I was mentioning earlier, 10 minutes 30 seconds, you're gonna log out, and then what we're going to do is reset the dungeon. How's that going to happen? Very simple. Log out, and you're gonna log on your other character that's in the same party. That's important. And it will take 2 minutes for the leader to pass on the other character. Right. And you can just right click as the leader will pass on, reset all instances, and then log back to this character. And that's pretty much how it's done. Right, you just kind of have to wait here 2 minutes. The leader will automatically be transferred to your character. You're gonna right click on the icon and reset all instances. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments below if you have any questions.